A koi's journey starts when a daddy koi and a mommy koi love each other very much. And I'm just kidding, but it does start with a male and female koi. Meet Randy Lefevre and Rick Brown. For decades, they've been in charge of Blue Ridge Koi and Goldfish, helping koi grow from this to this. Two or more koi, specifically male and female, are paired in tanks. The female lays eggs that attach to any surface they come in contact with, while the male provides milk, or koi sperm. Never thought you would hear that word now, did you? In a few days, the fertilized eggs hatch into tiny little baby koi. One would think that all they had to do now was feed them and let them grow in the tanks, but much like life, that would be too easy. They are meticulously taken care of, and by meticulously it means, but not limited to, water quality, water temperature, water levels, salinity, greenhouse temperatures, controlled amount of food, food type, regular health checks, precise documentation of held locations, filter changes, routine tank management, and yeah, I think you get the idea. And the list goes on, and they do this every single day. For weeks, for months, and yes, years. Including weekends. As fish grow larger in the coming months, they're graded and separated from pond to pond and tank to tank based on quality and size. For example, smaller koi can be held here, while larger koi can be held here. While it does take some time for the koi to grow to an adequate size, the hatchery sells koi and butterfly koi as small as 3 to 4 inches. That's basically the size of your finger. At a certain point of quality and size, they're loaded onto a truck and transported to Blue Ridge Koi's shipping facility located in Kernersville, North Carolina. Yeah, you heard that right. A koi shipping facility. You don't hear that often, do you? When these new loads are introduced to holding tanks, they're quarantined from other koi for at least 2 weeks. This helps prevent the spread of koi-related diseases, so you can say that they're social distancing. Blue Ridge operates 4 individual farms, all producing koi, butterfly koi, and goldfish to be quarantined and sold through the Kernersville facility. So you're probably wondering, do you buy your koi like goldfish at Walmart and go to like aisle 3 or something? I mean, you can if they sell them, but where I work, it's 100% online. It's a little late for introductions, but hi. My name is Hoon Lee, and I'm the lead photographer over here at Next Day Koi, and I thought I'd show you the process of what it's like behind the scenes of how we get koi to your front doorstep. As you can see, this is my home office, or my bedroom, and my actual office is over at the farm. So, with a little bit of editing magic, I can transport you there. You ready? 3, 2, 1. So my day starts off around 8 a.m. or after coffee. Every photographer starts the day off with a list of assignments, and this includes what we're shooting, where to find it, and any notes about each batch. We don't spontaneously photograph random koi, so it's a lot more structured than you think it is. First, we pick a koi. It can range from these small baby koi to these humongous chungus big boy koi. The koi are stored among several greenhouses here on the property, so we use golf carts for transporting the fish from their holding tanks to our designated studio section. Once we've selected our fish and moved them to a studio, we measure each koi individually by hand. Call it what you will, maybe a little bit of redneck engineering, but I use this floating blue box with a ruler drawn on the side, and it actually makes measuring koi super easy. And don't worry, I don't have a death grip on these koi. It's a firm grip so they don't swim away, but not strong enough to crack them like an egg. We have a selection of bowls of different shapes and sizes to hold the koi while they're being photographed. Bowls for smaller koi and tubs for larger koi. We also have an assortment of cameras and lights to choose from. I like shooting with my 50mm 1.8 for close-up shots and 24mm 2.8 for wider shots. And when I'm taking photos, I like to aim for 5 shots. The top-down shot is the most important. It's the first picture the customer sees and the best overall picture of the koi. The rest of the photos show different angles and sides of the koi, and these shots show the wrapping patterns or other details that aren't visible in the top-down. Once we finish photographing a batch, the fish go back into a golf cart and back to one of our greenhouses. They're stored in a holding tank and the number and location of that tank is recorded. Our job isn't done once the photos are taken. We also have to edit and crop the photos and create the listings for each individual fish. To create product listings, we add the relevant data for each fish to a spreadsheet. This includes size, variety, image links, and sometimes gender. These spreadsheets are reviewed for accuracy by the photography manager, Crystal, and then uploaded to the website to be listed for sale. And she's corrected a lot of my spreadsheets, you don't even know. While a koi is waiting to find its new home, a team of people are working daily to keep it healthy and happy. This includes monitoring and adjusting water quality, routine feeding, filter cleaning, water changes, health checks, and health monitoring. Like I said before, there's a lot going behind the scenes here. When fish are purchased, the same team of people who upkeep the koi are also coordinating how to get your new friends to your home. And unlike my day, their day starts earlier at 7 a.m. How do people wake up that early? All orders shipping that day are compiled and 2 lists are generated. One is a pick list that shows where each fish or group of fish is located, and the other is a pack sheet that shows which fish go in each order. Once the fish are picked, all of them are moved to temporary holding nets in cold water. This is done so that the koi can acclimate and give the shippers time to prepare the orders. And believe it or not, each order is personally catered to by examining the local temperature and delivery time to determine the best packaging. Shipping to Florida in the middle of summer? I'm from North Carolina and our weather is bipolar, but even we know we don't get as hot as Florida, so that order will definitely be accommodated. And we use 4 different sizes of boxes to accommodate any size order with any amount or size of fish. We also offer multiple options for insulation inside the box. These liners help control the temperature inside the box during transit, even to very hot or cold climates. Each box is already labeled with the customer's name and loaded with double-wrapped bags and cool, clean shipping water. Then they select the fish needed for each order. The atmospheric air is pressed out of the bags and replaced with pure oxygen because fish do need it to survive. The bags are tied up and secured with rubber bands, the box is taped and stacked until all of the orders for the day are packed. During peak season, this can reach up to 200 orders a day. Once packing is complete, the boxes remain in a temperature-controlled room until a UPS driver arrives late in the afternoon to pick them up. And if everything goes smoothly on UPS's end, they should arrive the next day, mainly before noon. And we do have a customer service team that works 7 days per week answering customer questions, resolving their issues, preparing transit sheets, and ultimately being our moral support. So, you guys are watching, thank you. And Casey and Josh Lefevre are the best bosses I've ever had and the most handsomest men of all of the United States. Did you guys get a hold of this script? I'm just kidding. They actually do a lot of foreground and background work, which will literally take a whole new video. I guess you could say they're pretty decent. And last but not least, thank you to Carla, who is Casey's wife. Because of her, we get paid, so thank you. Oh, we also have a Facebook and Instagram page that you can follow. It'd be pretty cool if you did, but if you don't want to, we'll catch you guys later.